Let's go over how to add photographs to a new room that you've created in Roomful. As you can see here, we chose the gallery template and we have a few default frames on the wall that we want to add our photographs to. The way to start is to hit the main menu button at the bottom, and then we want to select the option Add Content. Once we do that, our sorting tray will come up and there's no currently added items in there. So the way to go forward is you just hit the Add button on the far right hand side, and that's going to pull up the iOS library so that we're able to see all of our photographs on our phone and select from those to bring inside. So in here I have a few landscape photos and a few portraits. So let's just go ahead and grab a couple of these to bring in for examples. You can bring in 10 photos at a time, but you can always go back and add more. There's no limit to how many you can add. It's just 10 at a time when you're doing an import. Alright, so I've made my selections here. Now I'll hit Done in the top right hand corner. And as you can see in my sorting tray now, I have thumbnails of all those photographs that we just selected. Now the next step is to pick one from the tray and drag it up onto the photo frame on the wall. So I do that by just clicking and holding on a thumbnail on the bottom and then drag it out of that tray, and then I can choose which frame I want to put it in. You can see the photo changes shape and color to signify that you're able to drop it in that area. So I'll drop that right there and boom, my photo is now on the wall. Let's do this one for the far photo over here. And then maybe for these two little ones, let's pick some landscapes. So we'll do these mountains and a nice set of trees here. Now as you can see, when I'm dropping these in, you can see these photos are adhering to the actual aspect ratio of the photo itself that you picked. So the frame will change shape to match the photograph that you've put in it. Once it's out on the wall, we can always long press, and that lets us be able to drag a photograph around the wall and figure out where we want to place it. You also get a scale control, and you can also do a rotate if you want to get a little bit creative and do something a little bit off the wall, pun intended. So let's see, let's take a little zoom back here and see what we've got. That looks pretty good. Actually on this one I think I want to change the frame, and to do that I just long press that item. The bottom tray now will show me all the different kinds of frames I can choose. So if I want to have a white border, I can pick that one. Again, just long press it to activate the item and then make a selection. Now we've got a nice wooden frame here that looks a little bit warmer, a little bit nicer in this area. And those are the basics of how to add photos to your room in Roomful.